Hello, old souls. Come on in for your weekly message, fellow empaths, seers, and psychonauts. My name is Steph. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We're going to draw some scrolls, seeing what shapes and symbols may stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on some tarot and oracle, and we also have GhostTube kicking for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our abstract and ancient auric adventures. So overall, please do receive or release freely. And then before we dig in, I want to thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, as your presence is powerful and appreciated. So thank you. All right, let's go. I feel very, like I want to decompress or depressurize. I don't know. Maybe old souls, are you feeling the same way? If you're opening up with me, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of fellow old souls, empaths, seers, and psychonauts, thank you for being my muse, and may we all meet a message with meaning.
Confused.
It's all right. All right. My scrolls are misfits, and some are very, very old, and I love it. Thank you. As you can see with all the fraying, but I let it be. It's like, I don't know, it just is. All right, you know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below, as your expressions do expand the experience, the Scrying experience, and we all become the readers together. Or drop an emoji or a heart, you know, whatever feels good. I'm hearing that song. There's two songs. I think they're country, which is funny because I'm not a country fan per se. It's old, maybe Garth Brooks and Randy Travis. And the thunder rolls. So something about thunder. Oh, and I think the other one isn't that. It's Billy Ray maybe. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer Anyway, so that's where I'm at. Definitely something about the root in the solar plexus stepping forward. But it's almost like these are... I want to put these almost like as one inkblot somehow. Like they're the same, but they're in different movement, different stages. There's something coming forward. The clouds are clearing. This might be the storm. This might be after the storm. But do you know when there's like something so energizing in the air of a storm? Like the air has electricity in it. There's something...
Early
in the morning. There's something in the air and it just... Oh, I don't... You know the feeling, right? I don't need to try and put words to it. And I'm not bracing the storm, but I've done things to the best of my ability regarding said storm. Now, whether this is personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic, or collective, or, you know, individual to interconnected amongst the collective. These are of the same thing, but here the clouds are clearing.
Punish.
I have... Something's being revealed that I have asked for. Some might be really looking at the clouds in the sky, like scrying, or just simply gazing, because there's something invigorating in this air element, which stokes the fire.
Night.
I feel like you're very, very loud, but again, maybe it's just me. Day and night. Okay, so we could also be looking at day and night here. Okay, we're going to grab the Zumi deck created by Opal Oracle. I will totally tag you below, you gifted gal, you. Thank you. I'm excited. All right. Day and night. There's a plane, like a wood plane. This cloud clearing thing is very, very distracting because there's beings in the realm of either beyond my crown or the plane as above, so below, as we're most familiar with it. Woo! And they are like doing that to help clear it through. And that whole bulls go towards the storm and cows run away from the storm, towards and away, towards and away. In the cave of ice is confidence. Actually, you know what? We're not in the cave of ice. We're going to put that right in the center of the mid-world. This is confidence in okay, so this is exactly how I'm seeing as I'm scrying her card, Zumi. I'm seeing the body here, and I'm seeing this as like a nugget or a seed of, but specifically the pineal gland. And I'm in the show Fringe. And somewhere along in the show Fringe, Walter has removed pieces of his brain, and it was held in other pieces of other people's brains. I'm not trying to be creepy, but I'm just, for those that haven't seen the show. And it's like they pick up, or in certain episodes, they realize that has been happening. And that these pieces of the brain, while Walter, say you, I, we, me, might feel a little distracted, disassociative, maybe confused, but this confidence coming in the midworld, it's like going through, accepting support from others helps bring those pieces back home. And those, maybe this is also shamanic oriented if anyone's doing soul retrievals. There are many different words to express the same thing. And it's like going through and finding out that you have chosen from up here that's clearing different pieces of self. Of maybe the brain is just the mechanism to bring it together, and it might have been separated for a reason. Now, if I recall, it's because he created a portal to the other side, other world, to the other paralleling existence, and needed to separate that information. So there might be something within you as an old soul that has this confident knowing, but there's nowhere to place it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is calm before storm. So if maybe there's an air of being here, individual to interconnected, apply it where it may. And it's like being incarnate in a calm before a storm of change, perhaps. Invisible. And while you may not know, because the pieces of the brain where those memories are, like past lives, this, that, or the other, are in different embodiments, can you help me insert words, but we are helping each other remember like pieces. So bumping into each other, auras interacting and communicating. And it's valuable because it's almost like this is coming to fruition of this ability to interact with the other side, but it's almost like the consequences of that collaboration of sorts has already been done, Jane, and it didn't go well. And old souls are here kind of to hold the calm confidently while the collective or something personal comes up, and trusting the process that it's not happening again and again. I feel like I'm all over the place here, sorry, and I hope that it's making sense. You see something reoccurring or again and again and again, but it's really the opportunity. It's not about getting it right. It's about where Gemini. One lands in its rooted reality. The rooted reality. And now I'm like, in the movie Inception, and you got to have a telltale that tells you what is your current root reality. So I have a confidence in something that may have been removed for a reason. And maybe this is a removed remembering, but you still have the, what is that? What is that when phantom limb of the pineal gland, of the seed, of the nugget? The number 3 in the left shoulder. So there could be 3 guides or 3 others, you being the third. You being the third. Have I seen the movie? I'll just say Ex Machina. I don't know. Ex Machina. Better that I know. Have no idea if they're related or even have the same concept, but the show Westworld. Westworld. The other Zumi card that came up. See, there's this alphabets and these numbers.
Move over.
And their symbols. It's a key card. Key card. Spade. Spade might mean something to you. Follow that. I'm associating these together like a spade that something's been buried. Here's the thing. It's not buried. Maybe it's behind the clouds of consciousness, because I'm up here and I'm just like, I'm trying to think about it, but it's like having amnesia or something like that. It's like you don't you don't know that you don't know until you know that you don't know, because these other players, people, places, or things have begun to reveal it. And they have a piece of you or something, they've been holding it. So while one might seem like an attack, it's really been a part of a plan the whole time. You asked them to hold it. You asked them to keep it separate. Maybe you wanted a certain experience. Organize in isolation. And this card fell out, so we're going to take it. Choices. These choices have already been made.
Judge.
You organized this. I'm saying you, and I hope you're not taking like, you organize this. I mean, like, you, I, we, me. It might seem so absurd. Why would I do this? I got to put you in the shaman's palm. It's just, I'm way too anal in my own way. I just need some sort of organization here so I can follow. Emotionally, the clouds are clearing. I'm seeing this as in a Rubik's Cube. I'm also seeing this in a computer coming in from the sky. Also look at the red in the cave of hearth fires. But this is how I'm feeling. Something's clearing. The key card in my cave of winds in the mind. It's like I'm trying to organize thoughts so they make sense, but you're missing things. I organize them not to be there. Something about directions, and there's it's a samurai squid. A samurai squid and a koala bear, if those symbols mean anything to anyone. My shadow is on my shoulder. I'm connected in maybe you in the traps. Okay, so it's highlighting the traps. I don't need to focus on the shoulders. It's the space of like the traps. But I'm seeing it move like that's the best I can say that. So when I see this big energy step forward, I feel like it's a remembering. Oh man. So it's like I've organized the non-remembering.
Listen to me.
And then something comes forward. There are like the blues and the fish in here and also the sun. Like I want to plop that. I want to plop these together. I want to put those together. I want to put that together. And I actually want to put this here. See, now I feel like I'm going off script as Steph. Okay? Be flexible. Put the key card in the center. Make your association. So something about associations. While I like to do things in a shaman's palm traditionally, there's also times that I will do, I will read in chaos and create a vision board. And then there's other times the associations are of the most value of the moment, because it's like one of those shuffle puzzles. Okay. Yep. All right. Oy vey. How you doing? Thank you so much if you're still here. And if you like, share, subscribe, I will, but my baby. We will flip these scrolls and add on more cards for an extended and wander over to the flip side if you're part of the Secreteur Society, the second tier, and the newly third tier. It's brand new, baby, brand new. Also, the link below is to the new ebook, Master of Mirrors, for some 33 Obsidian Inkblots, so you can scry for yourself. Take a look at any patterns. A great helpful tool as well if you don't like to traditionally journal, but you like a visual prompt, and as well a complement to any course that you might be taking or study to help work through information. There is a book club coming up if you're interested to ask questions. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Beloved, radical acceptance. Yeah, I've accepted. Look at that. Even the coloring is of the two. I've accepted. I accepted something. Okay, first of all, I'm in a state of the very present moment. I'm accepting this, and I know it's to my advantage because I trust in the organization beyond the brain, beyond this present moment. When I step on these, I'm hearing the song, is it Heart and Soul? Da 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 na 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 da da da. I've put myself in a place of emotional isolation for my root to recalibrate. In this reality. Like a scuba diver goes down, they come back up, they go into that chambery thing. I'm back in Inception, and I come out of all the dream states, and I need to recover. I need to take time. You don't go from job to job to job to job. Space in between. And that is just the right use of your own power in the crown. It's like the Hunger Games, but the Crown Games. The hunger of the crown.
Scratch.
Okay. So while there may be Hunger Games going on from a root space, there's also Crown Games going on. Less. I didn't like the movie The Hunger Games. It made me very uncomfortable. But maybe Crown Games are different. I see I'm at that keypad with the key code, the key card. And now I'm at
Prison.
a keypad. And I'm hearing Sesame, I think it's Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And what does a fish and a bunny have in common? Why is a raven like a writing desk? Who knows? Repairing the veil of forgiveness. There's so much happening in there. This is the clearing. And I can see it. The reveal, I can see some trunk, some line, some vein. I'm back in that room. It's one big ass eye. I just imagined if your eye was an ass. That's weird. I'm being lifted. Where am I going? There's another land. Maybe it's up here. Oh, okay. In that isolation card, there's
Healing.
a club here. Club. Like picked up in part of a club that uses power wisely. It is an organized club. You might also feel this pressure from maybe another organized power. Not necessarily having to be a villain, but maybe.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Or hi, Jackie. Okay, I'm getting ready to close out over here. 33, joyful muse inspiration. And it feels all the same way because this is more of a feeling here. I actually don't even know that there's words. I feel a little glam. And I want to make the association between this scroll and this joy with up here. This is being inserted somewhere. It does have something to do with this clearing. It's this peace. And now my body glows with gratitude because of something I've repaired, forgave, even forgive myself if I may. Okay, last card over here because I realize it's going to stick in my craw. Organize. Purple heart.
Play with me.
7s come up twice. 77 if you're into angel numbers. Numerology, math, key codes, symbols. They're, again, associations have purpose.
It smells.
Card 1, a tidy house, clarity and organization. So if you got some stank in your house, you might want to clean that out. But what that's actually bringing me into is associations. I'm sorry, I'm very pointy today. But it's like ahas.
Shaman.
And because I'm looking at a screen, I'm like talking to me. So it's just you and I. In making association and organizing things, sometimes, they might say, okay, yeah, absolutely. Going back to the show Fringe, visuals are but one way to make an association. From a space of memory, sometimes smell work more. I don't know, maybe they're potent. They can, it's a power. So you might smell something and maybe you're working on your clair sniffing.
Please
or
go.
even like just sniffing things out or following leads, wherever that might, lead for you. The point being is that the sight, it's like, oh, I want to see spirits and ghosts, but really it's like seeing memories, right? Your imagination, that's how you might see them. But you might really have a heightened power coming through of the clair sniffing because the association it can make within your organization of memories, people, places, or things, like we do here. But for you, it helps you in the moment. Okay, making the directions with this squid warrior thing. I gotta know before I let you go, and I promise I will let you go.
What is this?
And I will head over to the flip side. The common theme between many of these scrolls, these two and these two, is that this squid samurai has something attached in their temples. And it's this computer, and I can hear sound. Beep, 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 beep,
I can hear you.
beep, 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 beep. Maybe you're also hearing beep, beep, boop, boops, or frequencies, hums, getting information. And then this one's more of the shoulders with the traps, but it's got that aura around the head, like almost like a music of inspiration. Needless to say, what does a fish and a rabbit have in common? That could be a distraction from getting clarity. Why are you worrying about that association? Unless it has something for you. Okay, I'm going to head on over to the flip side. I will see you there if you are a member. If not, thank you so much, Old Souls. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. And as always, gratitude galore. So much love. Bye.